Good morning, Gielinor.
Hi, guys.
Welcome to a special Christmas edition of Good Morning Gielinor. As you can see, we are suitably ridiculously dressed, we are ready to go for today's morning stream. I am Mod JD.
And I'm Mod Jon.
As you can tell, those were made up about 2 minutes before we actually went live. I
gave Ramen's one more thought, though.
Well, we'll talk about that in a second. So if you are new to Good Morning Gielinor, well, Mod Jon, what is it?
So Good Morning Gielinor is kind of like a magazine show that we wanted to do in the morning, just to make this kind of like get up, eat breakfast, and kind of escape with us, and kind of in an informal way. Informal. Sorry, I was hesitant there. It's the morning, guys. So.
Well, it's the morning for us anyway.
It's morning for us, yeah. It's evening for some others. We know that already.
Yeah.
That's what Good Morning Gielinor is. So we've got several different sections, several different features. Yeah. One of them being the QBD fight. So it's like a JMod in a reasonably priced set of armor fighting the QBD and seeing what time we can do.
Yeah, and this week we have Mod Ramen, who will be on the sofas in about 5 or 10 minutes or so to pit his wits against, or put his brawn against the QBD. So we are looking forward to that. It is a good one this week, so make sure you stay tuned for that. We also have some amazing community art, community videos that we're going to be showing you. We're going to be going through some of the stuff you may have missed from the last month's worth of content. Yeah. And we're also going to show you a few teasers as well.
Yeah, so a few teasers of... so we didn't get anything this time for future content, but we did manage to get some things that we haven't shown for the Tutorial Island quest. So we're going to show off some of the concept art for some of the NPCs in that quest.
Yeah, and of course we're going to finish on Bug of the Month, and we have a special festive Bug of the Month this month.
We do.
Provided by Mod KOZ. So look forward to that one.
Yeah. So, news in brief.
Yes.
It's Christmas, as you might have guessed.
There
aren't too many indications, like there's only presents and a message and a fire and a Christmas tree. It's like not much. Yeah. I wouldn't have guessed, personally.
No, we actually have something within the present this week as well. So I won't lift it up because it will kind of reveal what's underneath the present, but we'll show you what that is a little bit later. But yeah, what's been going on with Christmas then, John?
Well, Christmas. This year we did something a bit different, did an episodic release. So every week a new episode of a quest was released. These are kind of like very short episodes, but I think they went down really well. Some people saying they're a bit short, but I think that's the whole point, is to make something quite short, festive, maybe a bit more traditional for RuneScape Christmas events.
Yeah, I would say so.
In that sense, we can ask Mod Ramen to comment, because he's probably done all of them since the
beginning of time, I think.
So yeah, and yeah, you can get. So next week is the last one. Next Monday releases the last one.
Yeah, and it's got the best name.
Is awesome. And it has the best name, which is Quantum of Solstice.
Yeah, they all have.
I can't speak this morning. Sorry.
They all have Bond names, which I am a very big fan of.
Yeah.
Quantum of Solstice is the best as
well. For Your Ice Only is probably one of my favourites. Yeah.
Anyway. But there's a great prize to win next week. I'm not sure whether we're going to reveal what the prize is in the news post, but it is worth it. Believe me, it is brilliant.
Yeah. We also released an advent calendar. So basically, every day you can go back to open a new day of the advent calendar, new present, basically.
Yeah.
It's just like full of cool things. I'm really proud of my Snowflake plushie.
Yeah. Oh, the way that you carry it is absolutely brilliant.
Basically carry it like that.
Yeah.
Basically hugging a Snowflake plushie. Yeah. Anyway.
Today's prize. I'm going to ruin the surprise for you if you haven't opened it already. Sorry, guys. So if you don't want to know what it is, spoilers now. Turn off now quickly. But you get Dwarven Tools today, which is pretty cool. Basically. If you haven't looked at the advent calendar yet, you can still open up all of the days from now to day 16. Sorry, from the 1st to the 16th. So if you haven't already, get all of them, because there are some great prizes in there, including some Silverhawks, I believe, as well.
Yeah, first prize is Silverhawks. So it's like any advent calendar that you open. Like, I always get an advent calendar and open it 16 days in and have 16 chocolates in one go. And you can do the same thing here. This
is what we did for the stream last week, though, wasn't it?
Yeah,
basically. We did an advent calendar stream where we took all the chocolates out and replaced them with RuneScape-related prizes. So
CMO was like, oh, nom chocolate.
Yeah. Mod Jon had about 24 chocolates in one day or something.
I have proof that I still have some left. So.
But where is that proof, John? Where is that proof?
I should have thought of that ahead of time of that and brought it down. Anyway.
Next we've got winter weekends as well, and I believe we have a fancy graphic from Mod Kalea behind the scenes. We have already had Dungeoneering and Bossing and Slayer weekends. This weekend we have a mini games weekend, and I have a little short list of everything that everyone is going to be able to do. So you're going to be able to get 1 Castle Wars gold ticket, 1 extra gold ticket per game, an extra 600 daily bonus points in the Cabbage Face Punch Bonanza, bonus points from Pest Control and Conquest, double bonus XP. I don't know whether that's actually right or whether I've just written that wrongly. And gamble rewards in Barbarian Assault. Bosses killed into Million Tower count as 2 for the purposes of reward unlocks. Double produce points at Livid Farm. Yes. Double points from Stealing Creation. Double zeal from Soul Wars. Extra points and +1 medals from Fish Flingers. So there is a lot to be getting on with this weekend. Make sure you don't miss out. And we also have over Christmas skilling weekends, Mazcab and raiding weekends, and invention as well.
Just to note, this isn't just in December, guys, so we decided to extend it this year, so it's become a kind of winter thing, because as Modcab pointed out, winter is not just December, and it's not actually really December, like we're not even in winter yet. I mean, in the UK at least.
I think we got into winter in December, and then it's winter for December, January, February.
No, 21st of December is winter.
Oh, that's the solstice, isn't it? Yeah.
So yeah, anyway, winter weekends go on until January and into February, is it? Or...
just into January, I think, because they're just like the invention one is kind of to lead on to.
Oh, true enough, yeah.
To help people out with invention, basically.
Yeah. So next up, we had a Thanksgiving event that we kind of released as a community team with the help of the wonderful Modesty.
Yeah, who once again has pulled out all the stops. To help us out and do something really awesome.
So. Basically, the event was you need to go hunt some turkeys for the Lumbridge cook's brother. He's lost his 20 turkeys. You need to find them. It was the same thing as last year. We just changed the locations, changed the JMods that the turkeys were named after. And I think it went down really well again. It's very kind of like quick event to do, but yeah, we personally enjoyed making it. It's with our capacity of coders, it's like
or non-capacity.
That's quite an achievement for us.
Yeah. On the screen right now you have Mod Timbo's turkey, which I personally thought was really good. He was near the Varrock tree, and we all know what Timbo's like with trees. So I think that he was quite happy with this one as well. And then suspiciously the tree has since died, hasn't it? It's disappeared. So I think the turkey might have had something to do with it.
I think the other thing to mention is that since that, I think there's an NPC in game now that has been added in Timbo's honour.
Oh, is there?
I won't say any more than that. But
is it a lumberjack?
No. Tree surgeon.
Tree surgeon. Well, that's just about the same thing.
Yeah, and here's another one.
And the one on screen now is my one.
It's your one, okay.
It is my one. I took a picture of my one, found it, and yep, surprisingly enough, level 3 not leveling up anytime soon. That sounds like me down to a T.
Yeah, down to a T. Sorry.
Yes.
So yesterday was International Tea Day. I'm extending it to today as well because, like, you know, you can't have enough days for International Tea Day. So, a few stats about Thanksgiving. So there are 20 turkeys to find, 10 in the free-to-play area, 10 in the members area. So 29,549 players found the 10 free-to-play turkeys in the 4 days that it was running. And 22,071 people found all 20. So that's quite a good, for us, it's quite a good completion rate. And we're quite happy with those numbers.
Yeah, congratulations.
Similar to last year, I think.
Yeah, congratulations if you were one of the 22,000. I think you got turkey drumsticks, didn't you?
Yeah, you got turkey drumstick weapon overrides, which were absolutely amazing. Again, made by Modesty, who is not not an animator or not a modeler, but he managed to make them anyway, and I was very proud of him.
Yes. So something else that is worth mentioning right now, the Chronicle beta is now live. Chronicle is our new strategy collectible card game. It's based in the RuneScape universe, and we all love it within the office. We all think it's absolutely brilliant. Loads of people spend most of their lunchtimes perfecting their decks and learning how to play the game properly.
Yeah. It's kind of like we've caught the Chronicle bug in the office, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
We kind of challenge each other at middays and
yes,
1v1 me mate.
Yeah. So we all love it. If you want to get beta keys, it's rschronicle.com. Make sure you sign up. We'll send sort of batches of keys out every day.
Yeah.
Great to play over Christmas, especially if you are particularly if you're not a fan of family get-togethers, that kind of thing. If you want to go off for an hour or so,
spirit, though, is it?
Yeah, it's definitely worth doing.
Chronicle, to be fair, but yeah.
And Mod Jon, when does Chronicle stream?
So we do stream quite regularly. Our regular dev Q&A slot is every 2 weeks on a Wednesday because we don't actually have enough content to talk about it on a weekly basis. It's not a huge game like RuneScape is, for example. So every 2 weeks on a Wednesday from 5 p.m. GMT game time to 6 p.m. we'll do a dev Q&A. On an alternate week we'll do something else, something a bit more like informative. And we're also going to be starting to do community streams. We do one on the Thursday midday, so from 11 p.m. GMT to about 1. We do kind of like a Let's Play Chronicle.
Yeah, last week you did like a deck-related one, didn't you?
Yeah, so last week we took people's decks from the internet, which is called net decking for those of you who don't know, and we kind of played those decks on stream. It was really fun. I discovered some really nice decks, some that worked really well. Created some decks on my personal account since, inspired by those decks. So yeah. And there will be another one on the Thursday evening, but that's kind of yet to be defined for something very regular yet. We're still in early stages, right? Yeah.
And something really exciting that we talked about in last night's Dev Q&A, we will be doing an NXT stream next Tuesday at 8 p.m. So GMT, that is, sorry. Game time as well.
Game time.
If you haven't had a chance to check out NXT yet, or you've heard the hype and you want to find out a little bit more about it, we'll be getting Mod Philip and Mod Lordgit is his name?
Yes.
On the sofas with a few of us on the sofas and on the PCs. We'll be showing you areas of the RuneScape universe in NXT, and you get to choose the areas that we put up there. So definitely worth tuning in for. I think it's the 22nd, Tuesday the 22nd at 8 p.m.
Yes.
You do not want to miss it.
So, that said, we're now going to do a very, very seamless transition, show you a little video from one of our streams that we did a few weeks ago, a bot busting stream where Mod Balance got a pretty nice catch.
Yep, Mod Ramen will be on after this, so don't go away.
Level 105, obvious bot, but he's got a Drygor Rapier.
Brilliant.
So let's just check his bank out. This guy is like... Oh my goodness!
What is it with you and the money?
Boom! Boo! This is the big one. I've got the big one.
4.6
Get in!
billion.
Get in! 4.6 bill, 2 bill, more than 2 bill of gold, 12 Drygor Rapiers, 274,000 lobsters. Who needs that many lobsters, guys? Couple pair of Torva boots. Boom!
Get wrecked is, I think, the
4
word here.
bill.
We know where he's
4
going.
bill.
Right, so that was Mod Balance very happy with himself there.
Yeah, things don't tend to stand in his way when he does that kind of thing.
No. Anyway.
Not even bots.
Hello. We have a new addition to the couch.
Yes.
So it's Ramen, the red-nosed reindeer.
Oh, great.
Yeah?
The first thing that Ram said to us this morning when he came into the stream room was, "Oh God, I picked the Christmas stream, didn't I?"
No, I love Christmas. I'm just,
Just not enough to put a hat on or a Christmas jumper or anything like that.
I'm very festive though.
But yes, welcome to the sofa, Mod Ramen. We're going to give you a round of applause as well.
There you go. 2 people applauding. There you
go. Add 3. Add 3.
We've got a fan base.
But yeah, welcome to the sofas. Welcome to Good Morning Gielinor. We have asked you to take on our QBD challenge for this week's or this month's stream. Mod Jon, tell us a little bit more about it.
The concept behind this was to kind of get all of our JMods or some of our JMods into the same gear, doing the same fight, and do a leaderboard of the times. We have the leaderboard here. So these are the current times that we have. So we've had Mod Kerosy, Mod Manti, Mod Timber, and Mod Giara, who took part in this. Their times are there. Wanted to see who could be the best at fighting QBD, and at the end of this, we'll probably be giving out a little prize to the winner.
Yeah, we've not really figured out what that prize is yet.
Not yet, anyway. So yeah, it might be a small cup about yay big.
Yes, yeah, we have Mod Ramen with us. He. Well, why don't you tell us a little bit about it yourself?
Cool. So I'm Mod Ramen. I'm a QA tester in the combat team. I've been with the combat team for 2 years. I've been at Jagex for like 3 years now. It's gone by pretty fast, but
it does, doesn't it?
I'm in my zone. I'm in combat. I'm pretty pleased.
Nice. So what is it you're currently working on then?
So was it yesterday? Yesterday we released. Or it might be
Monday.
Okay. Monday we released our quest Tutorial Island, or Beneath Cursed Tides. A nice little quest, for the nostalgic view. and now we're starting work on God Wars 2.
Ooh, the big one.
Yeah,
The big one. We're
hype.
all pretty excited about it. Really excited. And obviously,
I think we all are as well. I think everyone in the office is genuinely really excited about. I think we have got a lot of big stuff coming out next year, but I think God Wars Dungeon 2, there's little murmurings that people are like, that's the one that they are most excited for.
Yeah.
Well, it did come quite high in the poll, didn't it? That Modos
I think it was second.
It was second behind NXT.
Mining and smithing rework wasn't. Oh, we didn't count NXT because it was miles ahead. But I think it was mining and smithing rework was really high up there, and then there was God Wars Dungeon 2 was one of the top 3, I think.
Yeah. So I managed to see. I went to see the team the other day, and I managed to see a quick teaser of document that has been written about it. I was a bit hyped when I saw that.
Secret,
to be fair.
right?
It is top secret though, but I was very hyped when I saw that. So
well, we're talking a little bit more about Tutorial Island after you've done your QBD session. But how did you find the encounter with QBD? I mean, you liked. I think you are probably one of the best PVMers in the office. So how did you find the restrictions and all that kind of thing?
well, with QBD, it's very obviously RNG based. It depends what phases you get. It's not a boss I've spent much time at. Obviously, I'm a big fan of the bigger bosses, Virago, Nex, etc. Raids.
Doesn't have time for QBD.
And you know, using lower tier gear such as Armadillo and the Royal Crossbow, you don't see the high hits you get with Noxious. So
yeah,
but it was fun. I enjoyed it. So
the aim of this was to kind of give people an introduction to what it would be like with that sort of gear, because it's quite reasonably priced. You can buy it. You don't have to go and like spend your whole bank on getting your gear to be able to kill the QBD, and that was the whole point of this as well.
Yeah. All right, so without further ado, shall we show how Mod Ramen got on?
We will.
So.
Oh man, who's that?
So yes. So tell us a little bit about the sort of the technique that you took. I mean, obviously you said it's a bit RNG based, but if you can kind of give us like a little running commentary of what's going on.
So I am killing a QBD currently.
Captain Obvious.
Yep.
Obviously, I'm aware of how the Queen Black Dragon works. I'm aware of all the phases. I'm aware of where I need to be. But you know, to get a fast kill, I had to try hard, or I had to get sweaty apparently. So I'd have to get all my surges spot on, like take some dodgy risks, like tank some fire waves. And what's that guy in the corner? The Tormented Soul, I think it's called.
Yeah.
If he got me, I would have messed up my time. But
he almost did at some point.
So we've had a few people, because obviously you're trying to do it as quickly as you humanly can. When the fire comes along, they've just tried to tank it.
Yeah, there is a little trick you can do where you can step through it and not take any damage. But
is this a JMod hack, or is this?
It's not a JMod hack. It's common knowledge.
Will we see it? Will we see it on the screen?
No. I don't think I got it down.
I don't think you did it. I think that at one point you just, that one there, you just went perfectly. It was just perfectly aligned. I don't know if that was intentional or not. It just when I was watching it, it seemed like it was like just like very fluid and perfectly done. Maybe it was intentional or not, I don't know.
HC Damon says, is this a version of Top Gear and doing the fastest lap? Yes, it is. This is what it's based on. So
this is our version of Top Gear.
Yes. So, I mean, maybe it's worth going over the actual gear that we provide the JMods with, just so, because obviously, if we had everyone's ideal gear that they would like to put up, the times would be obviously a hell of a lot quicker.
I'd use Serenic, Dragonbane, and probably get like a minute 20 kill. Like, the gear is a lot different, and it speeds up your kills a lot faster.
So I remember you telling me, like, before you came down to record, you did a practice run, and you forgot to wear like half the gear as well, which didn't help.
Yeah, I was just. It's the first time I've been back to QBD for a long time.
Yeah. So basically, the gear is Armadillos, which is tier 70.
Yeah, it's tier 70.
Tier 70, and the Royal Crossbow, which is tier 90.
Yeah, it's not tier 90. That'll be
tier 85.
It's
sorry.
like tier 75 or something.
75.
And
I can't remember.
we are done.
I always get this wrong. So well done.
That was a lot quicker than I was expecting.
Yeah.
We had a lot more questions to ask, and we didn't get through them. So
Exactly.
Well done, Mod Ramen, and I am sure you are delighted to be, well, not delighted, but excited to hear where you are on our QBD leaderboard. We have Mod Kersey on 252. Where do you think you did, or what sort of times do you think you did?
Who would you have liked to beat?
All of them.
All of them. Okay.
Well, not one in particular.
Is there any one particular that you think?
Mod. Mod Manti.
Mod Manti.
Direct Manti.
Mod Casey. Casey's he's good at combat.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, let us not delay it any longer. We mentioned that there was something within the present, and actually, would you like to unwrap your present?
Me?
Yeah. Yeah. Go.
Which one?
The big one. The big one.
Oh, I'm gonna move the mic forward.
So we have the present in there, and you'd like to show it up to the camera. Mod Ramen did it in 2 minutes and 29 seconds, which means that he is top of our leaderboard.
Well done.
Well done, Mod Ramen. If you let me stick that on there, you take pride of place at the top of the leaderboard.
So, how does that feel?
It feels good.
Feels good.
Next challenge, so next fastest.
We will be getting a lot more JMods on this in the coming months. So, I mean, that is the time to be. I mean, a lot of people were saying that Mod Chaotes was a very, very, very good time. Yeah. So, I feel like that one might not be beaten for a while.
I feel like it, but I heard that a few people like Mod Curse wanted to take it on, and he's got a very good...
he's one of the combat council as well, isn't he? And
QBD is more his size, so...
Oh, fighting talk.
Was that a challenge to him?
That was a challenge.
You know what? I think we should almost put them head to head against each other.
We should do that.
That would be good. Oh, we'll do that in the future.
I thought exactly the same this morning.
Yeah, it'd be good pitting people against each other.
Yeah.
I wanted to do that with Osborne and Kelpie. I wanted to put them head to head with each other because they'd both be as terrible as each other.
That's not very nice. True, but not very nice.
But we don't like to let anyone go, Mod Ramen, without giving them some quick fire questions. We sort of list a few that we'd like to ask, but if you have any in the chat, put them in now and we will ask them to Mod Ramen. Make sure that they're quite quick questions so that we can just fire them off and get an answer straight away. Okay,
so let's go. Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Always
start with the bad one.
Who's your favourite RS god?
RS god? Zaros.
Favourite skill?
Herblo.
Oh. Interesting choice. Okay.
My second is agility, so.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
Okay.
What would you have as your last meal?
My last meal, ramen.
I feel like that answers one of our future questions as well.
Least favourite skill.
Least favourite skill.
Herblo.
Dungeoneering.
Dungeoneering. Okay. What is the highlight of your RuneScape career, other than topping our leaderboard?
Getting my first panic chap drop at next.
Okay.
Cool. Xbox or PlayStation?
Xbox.
Mod Ollie or Mod Deg?
Mod Crystal. Mod Ollie.
Oh, shots fired again.
Melee, range or magic?
Range.
Noodles or spaghetti? I feel like we might know the answer to that one.
I hope you said ramen for that. But anyway. What 3 items will you take on a desert island?
How to build a raft, my strange glowing orb, and I don't know, shoes. Good shout, yeah.
Good shout, yeah.
We'll be talking a little bit more about that glowing orb in a second.
Why is your name Mod Ramen?
I'm not sure.
I'd have thought it was fairly obvious, but
yeah, like I grew up with the name. I didn't grow up with the name Ramen. My RuneScape account was based around ramen, so it just seemed correct.
Cool. Okay. Shiva 102 asks Nox staff or Seismics?
Noxious staff.
Okay, and HC Damon asks Ramen, when will your hardcore Iron Man die?
When I make a big mistake.
Oh.
I'm doing pretty well at the moment.
Okay, cool.
You mentioned strange glowing orb. I've been seeing a few people in the chat mention that. So what's up with the strange glowing orb?
I heard you took people on a tour yesterday.
Oh mate, it was a good tour. I took like 20 or so people, 25, on a tour of Mazcab, talking to them. But this strange glowing orb is something we released with Raids 1, and nobody's found the secret.
A little bit like Gobi Volleyball then?
Yeah, but a lot easier to find.
Are you eager enough for people to find it to give out a hint, or not at all?
I've given people a hint, and I said don't think outside the box for the first step.
Okay.
And then I later revealed the box is Mazcab. So it's on Mazcab somewhere.
So it's in Mazcab somewhere.
Step 1 is on Mazcab.
Basically, click everything on Mazcab with the strange glowing orb.
Yeah.
Oh, they've been there. They've done that.
I guess so. Yeah. Anyway, have fun with that, guys.
Yeah, and we said we'd talk about Tutorial Island Quest as well because
it's released this week.
Yeah, and I think in terms of content that we've released over the course of the year, I don't think we've actually seen such positive comments about a quest that we've released this year, I don't think. I think it's gone down exceptionally well. Why do you think that it's gone down as well as it has?
Nostalgic. It's for for people who originally played Tutorial Island, you know, like myself, you know, it was very nostalgic. You know, there's a lot of in-jokes that people would understand from way back in the day. But people who didn't play Tutorial Island also seem to enjoy it. So
yeah. Definitely. I mean, as I said, it's one of the most positive we've seen people, and I don't know whether that's just Christmas cheer, everyone's feeling a bit more Christmassy.
It might be,
but I think it was a brilliant quest, and I think that as somebody who had played very, very early on, I can completely see where everything was and all the in-jokes and everything like that.
Yeah.
But it's really good to see that new players are also playing it and really enjoying it as well. So, yeah.
So yeah, what was your favourite part to make of the quest?
Spoilers. Spoilers if you've not played it already.
Favorite part to make was probably with Mod Avatar on the first bit. You know, your first experience of Tutorial Island is where you come down, you meet the survival expert. You never cook your first shrimp, you always burn it. So good memories. And obviously, when our environment artist, Mod Chili, I think his name is, opened up that map for the first time, it was like, oh my god, I'm reliving it. We even went we got the entire team into a meeting and played through Tutorial Island on old school. You know, music blaring out loud. It was an absolute blast. Loved it.
And I mean, I think we might have just answered that anyway, but what was your favourite part to play of the quest?
To play, I think it was it would be the Chef Lev bit, where you have to use the music box and hear the old newbie melody.
Oh, newbie melody. Everyone's loving getting that back.
Yeah.
There's a new version of newbie melody in the countdown for this stream, but the old version is obviously
you can now unlock the old version of the song in game.
Nice one.
Yeah. And do you think that's the last we'll see of the island?
Who knows?
Who knows?
We're delving into dungeons now. We don't know if we're coming back to an island, but you never know.
Ooh, non-committal answer there.
Non-committal, so that's not a yes, not a no.
That's not a yes, not a no. So you heard it here first. It might, maybe, probably, maybe not, but it could happen. Mod Ramen, do you want to stay on the sofas for another sort of 10 minutes or so? We'll go through some of the community stuff. Nice one. Okay, so we have a community video to kick off our community section. This is Tanoob's show, and he's showing how to pick up girls in game. RuneScape is not a dating site. Okay, so
come back to us.
Come back to us then. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. We will not show you that video, but it is on his YouTube channel, so watch it there.
It is very funny.
It is very funny. So watch it there. We might have had a slight hiccup with rendering the video. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. So can we get a RIP or a GG or GF video in the chat, please?
Yeah. 10 out. Death Note says 10 out of 10 IGN. Yeah. I mean,
5 out of 7.
Our bad. Sorry. Oh, okay. No, we appear to have found it. Does it play, Modkalea? We don't want to not go through it if it's there.
It might be playing, it might not. This is a huge surprise now.
Phil, guys, this is the time to fill.
I'm not called Phil.
Hello to the people saying hello to me in the chat.
Yeah, you've got a few fans in the chat, which is nice.
Yeah. I think we put on the in-game broadcast that you were turning up today, and I think you've got your little fan club coming with you. There we go, here's the video.
Hi, my name's Bob, and today I'm going to show you how you can get your very own RuneScape girlfriend. Bob's RuneScape tips. That's me, noob. Here are the number 3 reasons why you need a RuneScape girlfriend right now. Number 1, girls are super hot. Number 2, you'll have access to way more inventory space. Number 3, you get to temporarily cover up that void in your soul that constantly reminds you that you're alone in the universe, nothing really matters, and no matter what you do, you're going to die and be completely forgotten for all eternity. Now that I've given you a few great reasons to get a girlfriend, let's begin. It's important to make yourself stand out from the crowd. This is Thessalia's fine clothes shop. It's where a boy becomes a man. I not only look sexy, I feel sexy. So what type of look should you avoid? Well, here's a little pie chart I created. I think the data speaks for itself here. Confidence is very important. But what's more important than confidence? A cat. Studies show that chicks are 10,000 more likely percentage to talk to you when you have a cat with you. Once it gets old, ditch it though, because girls like kittens. So now that your appearance is all sorted out, you're ready to get out there and mingle. I get a lot of guys asking me, Bob, what do I say to a girl? And my answer every time is the friggin' same. You have to be straight up with a woman in RuneScape. You need to be direct. Be my GF. Don't be afraid to speak your mind. Hey, no offense, but you look like such a total noob right now. And most importantly, don't forget to make eye contact. Yeah, that was a staring contest. You lost. Owned. Or you can just forget about all that and just buy one. Buying GF. Buying GF. Do this in a crowded location and you're pretty much guaranteed to get added on some friends lists. Buying GF.
Hey there. How much?
26 GP. That's called rejection. Don't worry. It's completely natural and occurs like 99.8% of the time. Just swallow that taste of shame and don't give up. Buying GF. I'll be your girlfriend. Nice. Well, congratulations on your new girlfriend, the love of your life. There are plenty of awesome things to do with your RSGF. Pretty much, do whatever. Sweet. Dancing for money blocks. I am so in love with you. Cool.
Hey girl,
Who the hell are you, noob?
I've got 2 party hats with our names on them.
Wow. Although it does hurt, he did have more swag than me. And now I just gotta take that as motivation to get more swag. Thanks for watching.
Right.
I hope you enjoyed that, guys.
Yeah.
We were giggling along in the studio.
I don't know if I mic's muted or not, but you probably
You might.
you might have heard it, you might not. Anyway.
It's quite a sad story, isn't it?
It's a sad story.
Sad story, but as I say, that's on his YouTube channel. Check him out. He's making RuneScape videos again, and we love him.
Very happy to see Tanoob Show back.
Yeah,
Way back in the day of RuneScape Gods Exposed.
yes, yes. I think he did another version of the Gods Exposed, which was really good.
That was good.
Cool.
So on to the community segment.
Yes, that kicks off our community corner now. I think we're calling it.
Are we?
Yes,
All right.
I think so. Well, now we are anyway.
Okay. New name confirmed.
A lot of people have been asking about the Gower Quest Reward competition, and glad to see everybody is so excited about hearing the 5 finalists that we're going to be choosing. So we had over 6,000 entries, which is phenomenally good. Thank you, everyone. We are wading through all of them right now. We weren't expecting so many, so we are still going through all of them, making sure that we are picking the ones that we think are unique, really, really cool, and sort of capture the essence of what it means to be a RuneScape player as well. So we're going to be choosing our finalists in the new year. There will be a poll, I think in maybe I think we're aiming for the 2nd week of January. So keep tight, if only this were a video, I could do that take again. So stay tight. Make sure that you keep a lookout for it. We will be doing the poll maybe some point in January.
Yeah. Did you make an entry to this?
I was busy.
You didn't even make an entry.
I didn't make one, to be fair, so yeah.
I could make an entry.
So I did start coming up with one, but I thought it would be a bit not good enough, so I made
John,
something.
that's the whole point of the... We wanted people to enter because it's not an art competition, it's a
I know, but I thought the idea wasn't good enough.
Oh, okay, that's fair enough then. That's fair enough.
So I made it was an override where you had to wear like a unicorn around your waist, and it was like a unicorn mount override sort of thing.
That would have been quite a good idea. I quite like that idea.
All right, then I will not hesitate next time then. Anyway, I'm getting told off on stream right now.
Yeah.
So we've got some artwork to show off, I believe. One of some awesome plushies.
Yep. This is done by Plushietum RS.
So Zaras and Seren.
Yeah, and she makes loads and loads of fantastic RuneScape related plushies. Check her out on Twitter.
She made me an effigy one at RuneFest.
Oh, did she?
Awesome.
Oh, brilliant. So yeah, at PlushyTamRS, we love them, and I think she's taking requests for what her next one should be. So get in there quickly.
Yeah. So next up, we also have a comic strip from Purple Party Hat.
Yeah, and this is the evolution of Sliskay's collar. In the Wild Wakes. It's not that spectacular. The second one, it's getting a little bit bigger. It's getting more pronounced, and by end game, the 4 quests at the end of this, the 4 quests this year.
It's going to be an upside down cape.
Pretty much, yes, pretty much.
Yeah.
So and finally, we have this amazing picture from Tanglepath on Tumblr. Produces fantastic art, and like if you ever want to check out some really great graphical designs, Tanglepath is where you need to go. So tanglepath.tumblr.com, and for all of, I don't know whether it's a him or a her, for all of their
I don't know.
great art. So keep an eye out for that one.
Last thing to mention in this section, Winter Sweepstakes competition. Can you walk us through the different things we can do to win prizes this winter?
Yeah, so this is open until the 23rd of December at midnight. You can win, I can't remember, an MSI gaming laptop. You can win an IRL Retro Dragonfire Shield, which is phenomenal. It's one of the, like, we are creating a series of prizes that are based sort of around retro weapons and items
or
within
just
RuneScape.
iconic RuneScape weapons.
Yeah, iconic RuneScape items, and we'll be giving them out over the course of 2016 to celebrate our 15th birthday. First one we are doing is a IRL Retro Dragonfire Shield. You know which one we mean. You can win some cooler master goodies, and there's loads more. There's 15 prizes in total. All you have to do to enter is go over to our Facebook page. There is a little tab there which says win an MSI gaming laptop. Go on there, just put your details down in the sweepstake, and we will choose a winner.
Yeah.
So I think we'll hopefully choose a winner on Christmas Eve if I am not working. So
if you are working, you mean?
Sorry, if I am working even, yeah. So if not, it might be after Christmas, but hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, so you've only got about a week to enter?
Yes.
So hurry up if you do want to enter that.
And if you don't buy a ticket, you can't win the lottery. So there's been a lot of entries, but you stand as much chance as everybody else of winning. So
nobody gets a better chance of it?
Well, if you share the competition and you get a few of your friends to enter, every time you do that, you get an extra 2 entries yourself. So you can have a little
have a bit more chance,
of winning.
but that means you have to share the.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Moving on to the Dev Q&A teasers. So what we wanted to do as well here was to sort of show some of the things that we've shown off in Dev Q&As over the past month, but also show some exclusive things that we haven't seen before. So I think first up we have some NPCs from Tutorial Island. So watch out, spoilers. These are some of the NPCs that you'll encounter.
Yeah, and I don't know if Mod Ramen will be able to tell us a little bit more about them.
So the financial advisor is a financial advisor who has, I think he has 4 legs, you can't see the 4th one, but he was the person who you'd originally open your bank and you'd have your 25 GP, he'd teach you all about bank pins, etc. And Brother Brace would teach you about the friends list. You'd have to click your little flashing icons and away you would go.
Nice.
Okay, and we've got 3 more, so Master Chef.
So we'll start off in the middle, Expert Renner, which is actually the second NPC you meet on the original Tutorial Island. The person who would give you your hatchet, your tinderbox.
Yes.
Ask you to chop down a tree and fish some shrimp.
Yeah, remember her.
Which you obviously burn every time.
Yeah. And then you get Desert, who is the mining and smithing one. He'll ask you to prospect and then make a bronze bar. You got Lev, who would ask you to cook the bread. Good times.
Good times. But yeah, you can recreate this in the new Tutorial Island quest as well.
Yeah. So that was those little teasers. And we've got one more.
Do we have another one, Mod Clayer? No, we don't actually. We don't have another one. We were going to show the Nomad's Elegy concept art that we were going to.
Yes.
But I don't think that made it onto our final list. I don't think. So,
oh yeah, so I've got an old version of the script.
Yes. So basically, what we'll be doing is I'll tweet out a picture of that after Good Morning Gielinor. It looks stunning, as most of our concept art does.
And I think it had to be a bit edited for the purpose of the live stream because
it revealed a little bit too much.
Sent us the first one last week when we showed it off the Dev Q&A, and sent another email a few seconds later with a panic saying, "Do not show that. It's got too much spoilers." So
it's funny Mod Osborne saying that, really, isn't it? Given how many spoilers he gives away on a Dev Q&A.
He's Mr. Spoiler. He's probably got a huge spoiler on his car. Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway.
You don't worry, guys. This is the last time you have to hear one of John's bad puns until Christmas. So.
Yeah. Actually, maybe not. If you watch Chronicle streams, you might hear some more puns.
Yes.
You might even hear me singing "It's Raining Men" in Norwegian at some point.
Oh God. Okay. We might put an in-game broadcast when that happens.
Maybe.
Anyway, we are going to move on to our final little section, our fun little section at the end of Good Morning Gielinor, our bug of the month. Now, our QA testers,
I always want
Mod
to do
Ramen
like
included.
A jingle when it's bug of the month. Bug of the month.
We wanted to get that done actually, and we are hopefully going to get something like that done in the future.
Yeah.
But our QA testers come up with, when they are trying to break the game, they come up with some pretty fun bugs that don't actually make it into the game. So what we thought was we'd try and show you some of these because some of them are absolutely brilliant. We have 2 this week for you. We have one which is Christmas based, and we have one which is based on Mazcab, I believe.
Yeah. So Mazcab won first. This is Mod Manti who sent us this one.
Yep, and this is when you try and put on a Gobi disguise. It looks a bit like something from Star Wars, if I'm being honest.
To be fair, it could be like General Grievous when he's like collapsed on the floor or something, if anybody knows who that is. You probably don't.
Well, I don't. I've not really watched Star Wars, but I've not really watched Star Wars, but...
Oh my God.
There's a lot of tutting going on behind the...
You got to watch Star Wars, man.
So you've got to watch them all before the release of the new one, which was yesterday.
So the release of the actual premiere is tomorrow night, isn't it?
Oh, tomorrow night.
I have, bearing in mind it's the Jagex Christmas party tonight, not very long to watch all 6 films, basically. So, yeah, the chat's going a little bit crazy right now. So,
yeah.
I will watch it at some point. But anyway, this is our second bug. This is...
Mod Chaosy?
Yep, Mod Chaosy sent this one to us, and we thought we'd end on a little festive note. So this is with the new Defenders, isn't it?
I think it was testing out the new Defenders or something. It was around about the time he was testing new Defenders.
Yeah.
And he tried the Santa hat on, and... No, it's when I think they were doing
when they attached the beard
Exactly, they attached the beard to the Santa hat, and it made the head invisible. So, yeah,
so it looks like the weapon he's wielding is a Santa.
It's a Santa knock staff.
Yes, a Santa knock staff. So yeah, we thought we'd end on a nice little festive note to bring you all over to Christmas. So that's about all we've got time for this week. If you have any suggestions for things that we could feature within Good Morning Gielinor, please email us, community@jagex.com. We'd love to see what you've got that you've been making, or videos that you've made, or any streams that you've done that there are brilliant highlights for. We'd love to see them.
Just as a reminder as well, next week we've got the NXT stream, so 8 PM GMT on Tuesday the 22nd of December. We'll be hosting like a kind of show and tell NTX stream where you can ask some questions as well. So if you want to see what NXT looks like, tune into that.
Yep.
But tomorrow as well, we're going to be having some Chronicle streams. There'll be 2 Chronicle streams tomorrow. One which will be at 2 o'clock GMT, UTC and game time. We'll just be playing some Chronicle, showing off the game, giving away some keys with Mod Merchant and myself. And in the evening, Mod Merchant's going to go through Raptor Masterclass at 9 PM GMT, I believe.
Yep. So nothing more for us to say than to say thank you very much to Mod Ramen for joining us on the sofa this week and for topping our QBD leaderboard. So
Good
well
luck
done
to those that oppose me.
Yes,
you are top. Do you want to challenge anybody? Like go up to the camera and challenge someone in particular?
It's kind of like ice bucket challenge style.
I want to challenge Mod Ollie and Mod Curse.
Mod Ollie and Mod Curse.
Mod Ollie and Mod Curse.
Fighting talk. We will get them on at some point in 2016. But you will be top of the leaderboard over Christmas at the end of 2015.
You're actually Christmas number 1.
Christmas number 1. So
top of the pops. Christmas number 1.
What an honor.
You should put that in your Twitter bio. But yes, thank you very much to everyone for watching. We hope you have a fantastic Christmas. We'll be back for the NXT stream next Tuesday evening at 8 PM.
And we'll be back with Good Morning Gielinor in the new year.
Yes, so have a great day. Enjoy RuneScape and happy scaping.
Have a magical Christmas.
Happy Scapemas, guys.